Hey guys, this is SF, and Verona is up one of the new dungeons for the new event series, and my team's going to be Origami, Hera, and Sandai Yukimura, and my friend is going to be a little bit special because he just got announced for his transcension, and that is Loki. He becomes super powerful, so let's use him for the very last time, because this is probably the last time you'll ever see him in his evolved form, or probably ever see him in the video at this form, because probably the first time you ever seen him too. So he gets a new transcension, so it's kind of like a combination of the two, but the very main part is that he gets a lock-on laser for his bump combo. But let's just talk about the gimmicks first. Is gravity barriers, and then there are two new mobs on the top left and the top right, and just watch what happens. He'll shoot up mines, and as you can see, for Origami, the mine is latched onto her, and then the other two went into Hera and Loki, but they didn't get a mine because they swept them because they are minesweepers. So all you gotta do is, for your minesweepers, hit your allies with the mine latched onto them to sweep them up. So that's one way to do it, and then the other way is to, of course, bring minesweepers because they will always sweep those mines. And the other way is, if it's the turn of the monster that has the mine latched onto him, you can actually bump into a minesweeper for it to actually be swept. Now the mine damage is really high in this dungeon. It's about 8,000, 8 to 9,000. So you want to have 0 mines on any monster at all times. So bring at least 2 minesweepers. Bring 2 minesweepers and then alternate them so that for sure you'll always have a minesweeper to be able to sweep those mines. And Loki's in a good spot. But yeah, he gets a lock-on one-way laser for his bump combo, and his sub bump combo is a Giga Blast, and he's a blast type, so, and the transcension will be a blast type, so it's going to be about 34k in my imagination, so that's really crazy. As for his abilities, he still keeps his Minesweeper, and he has a gauge shot of Fiend Slayer, and you see 2 people. Actually, I'm gonna show you how. Actually, I might kill it. I might kill Verona, but yeah, I killed Verona. And if you move on to the next stage, the mines will disappear. But main thing, I think it's really good for Loki, because I might talk a little bit more on like future videos, because I'm doing a random talk video later. But most people don't like Loki for first impression's sake, is because he doesn't have any other abilities, like null abilities, and even at least either like a no warp, or even something like a no damage wall, no warp, or even, well, one of the big 4, I guess: Minesweeper, no damage wall, no warp, and no gravity barrier. Any 2 of those 4 would have made him really super powerful, but I think it's good enough already. He is the first monster to have a lock-on with the blast type with 34k, and yeah, it's just really powerful, and he can always proc other bump combos, and if you can have 4 Lokis, then that's a crazy party. That'll be a crazy party, right? Daigokuten will probably die in an instant. Well, except maybe for the Petras, because those have laser barriers around them, but even so, that's a lot of damage. And Origami, I'm gonna bump into Loki, and you can watch the mine go away. See, the mine go away. The mine went away. That's really good. And just remember to sweep, and the dungeon's not really hard, as long as you remember to bring minesweepers and to sweep those mines. You only have 2 turns to do it, so always alternate. Always alternate. Because within those 2 turns, you'll always have a minesweeper, and yeah, so yeah. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. and always have something for the scorpions. This time I brought origami because of the recovery as well as the homing that does really well, and of course Sada has a good bump combo set to clear off those scorpions when she's in range. Okay, not bad. Okay, second bar. Second bar, just gonna clear off some minions with Sanada. Oh, Loki, so good. Well, going to be good. And my curse still went alive in my NA account. If you guys don't know, usually when I roll in my NA box, I usually roll monsters that get buffs later on in the future, and I recently rolled Loki like I think a few months ago. The last time I rolled was a few months ago, so yeah, I got Loki. I don't think there was a video for it, but it's, yeah, my curse for my NA box is still alive. Let's see. I kind of want to position for the last bar for Sanada, but I guess I'll live with it. And I should have captured mobs. I mean, capture the Minesweepers for Sanada, but one mine is not that bad as long as you don't get stacked. And 10k, 10k. So I guess Rage Anger procs the mine damage as well, because that came from Verona. Ouch, that hurt. Going to try to position for Sada for the last bar. I don't think it's gonna happen. That's not happening. Okay. Yeah, so if I pop down the bottom, then that would be a really good pinch. Is it a knockout? No, it's a laser. So I'm just gonna go this way. Okay. That's fine. I'm still good in terms of Sada for her strike shot. I'm going to use Hera's strike shot just to take down some of her HP. And then last but not least, Sada. Sada's really good because her strike shot can slays any monster that has a barrier, gravity barrier around there. And that should be it. Or not. I didn't get a pinch there. Oh, there we go. But yeah, as long as you have a Minesweeper and a no gravity barrier monster, even if you have only Minesweeper and no monsters with Minesweeper with no gravity barrier, it should be alright. It should be alright. As long as you are two non-Minesweeper monsters or no gravity barrier monsters, then that would be really good. And perfect 5. Very good. As for her, she has two forms, one with a Paladin Slayer and one with a Fiend Slayer or something like that, and then her main ability is a Dark Resist. So there's no nulls for her, but she does have a Giant Slayer. I think it's a Slayer L, so 2.5 damage. So choose the one that you want in terms of Slayers, and then yeah, and then you can max luck if you want. But that's pretty much it for me. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.